Most people doing print on demand right now are probably focused on t-shirt designs. So when they're making the design, they've got it in mind to be placed on a t-shirt. But when you look at the profit margin on Redbubble and other sites, it's not actually that high when you compare it to some of the other things. So I've set my markup as 25% for everything, and we'll go down the list just having a look at what different products you're able to put your designs on Redbubble. So you can see right away, down here, £5 is the profit margin for a lightweight hoodie. So that's over double what you would get for a t-shirt. So think about the product image when you're uploading something. Does it lend itself well to a hoodie? Could that be the default product image to try and encourage people to buy hoodies rather than shirts? Or is there something really simple that you could do to your design to make it look better on a hoodie? We'll go further down the list and have a look. It's all pretty standard, I think, until you get to the dresses. With a dress, most people, I think it's actually disabled by default. And it's a tricky thing because if you're designing for a t-shirt, whatever you've made probably isn't going to look very good on a dress, and you may need to alter the design to make it fit on a dress. Probably have it as a pattern and repeated or something like that, but it's probably going to be a little bit extra work. But if you think someone's going to buy that, it's significant profit margin for you. I think it's worth the extra time. I think the next profitable item is going to be the prints. Yeah, the canvas prints, £7.50, framed prints, £10, and there is a metal print as well. So if you have a look, the metal prints, potentially the highest profit margin because it's a really high price. I've had a look at the metal prints. Most of them are priced low. It's very rare that you get one around this price. But what you would probably be looking at is the canvas prints, very, very good profit, and the framed prints. People buy these, and even art prints as well, the higher end art prints. People are buying this sort of stuff, and the good thing about the prints is you don't necessarily have to be a good designer to be making money on them, because you can just take a picture. If you're a good photographer, or even using a phone camera these days, they can look really good with the quality of pictures that you take. If you upload that onto the prints, people can buy them and you'll be making a significant amount of money. And just think the amount of t-shirts that you would have to sell to make this. It's really worth your time making sure it looks good on the prints. I think the next big item is the duvet covers, and that's a really profitable one. They're so expensive, I'd never pay that much for a duvet cover, but people do on Redbubble. You've got to probably think more specific with duvet covers. What do people want? And you can't just upload, well, you possibly could, but you might want to spend time thinking about what people would buy for their duvet covers. What works for a t-shirt might not necessarily transfer well to a cover. Same again with the floor pillows, really good profit margin. And again, people are buying those on Redbubble. And the thing is about these categories as well, there's a lot less competition than there is in the t-shirt category. So if you were to search for something, say Game of Thrones, something super popular in t-shirts, you get thousands and thousands of results. But not everyone enables everything when they upload to Redbubble. If you did, you would have up to 48 of these different items available, but most people, it isn't worth the hassle. They want it on a t-shirt, disable the rest. They don't have to bother with it. So just think about that when you're doing your research. I don't think there's really anything else left in here, but when you're going up here, looking in these different sections for what's trending and what's top selling, it might be worth looking at in the wall art section or the home section and just seeing what there is in there. So if we just go in and look at the duvet covers, I think one of the top selling ones is something really simple. I think it's that marble one. So it's this is the top selling duvet cover of all time. And just think they're getting a really good amount of profit every time this sells. Simple marble design, the juxtaposition between something hard and something soft. People obviously like that. Have a look at what's selling. Could you make something simple like this? Yes, you definitely could. And this person is the top seller of all time for duvet covers. I'm sure they're making a lot of money doing that. Have a think about it, and hopefully that will help inform your Redbubble decisions.